What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. It is absolutely freezing outside right now. It snowed yesterday. Today it's freezing. I really wanted to take the STI out in the snow yesterday, but it was snowing while I was at work. And then at night, by the time I was off, it was like sleeting and everything was becoming ice. So, I mean, I drove it a little bit during my lunch break and the car did great. I wanted to get some content in the evening, but I didn't really want to go out while there was ice on the road. Not so much because I was worried about the STI, more like I'm worried about other drivers not being able to drive well in the snow and crashing into me. But anyways, we've got a short little video here for you all today. I want to talk about the top 5 things I love about my STI. So this past Monday, it was officially the STI's 1-year birthday. I've owned this car for 1 year now. It has like 11,500 miles. And I wanted to talk about the 5 things that I love about this car. You know, I've done a long-term review. Now I want to talk about, you know, what my favorite things are about it. But before we do get started, I just want to remind you guys, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. The goal is to get to 8,000 subscribers before the year ends. We are 400 subs away. I've never gained this many subscribers in such a small time period, but for some reason I feel like we can do it. So if you guys want to support me, you want to support my small little YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe down below. A small YouTuber like me, every single thumbs up, every single view, every single sub, it really means a lot. It really helps me and it motivates me as well. You know, I want to keep on doing this for you guys. So make sure to support me and support the channel. Go ahead and subscribe down below and let's get started. By the way, would you guys look at these wheels? They look so good. I am in love with the color of the wheels. It looks really good with the black car. And I put them on just in time for this snow because those summer tires I heard are not the best for the snow, so these are all seasons and they worked like a charm yesterday when I was driving out in the snow. So, top 5 things that I love about my STI. So there's a lot of things I love about this car, but I really wanted to boil down my top 5 things. For anyone that's looking into buying one, you know, obviously when you're trying to buy a car, you look at a bunch of videos online, what people think, what they like, what they dislike. So that's the whole point of this video, it's to help you people out that are shopping for one. First thing on the list that I want to talk about, I mean, it's the first thing you notice about the car, the way it looks. I love the way this car looks. I think this car looks great. I love the big wing. I love the wide fenders, the aggressive front end. I love the big, bright yellow or green, whatever color you want to call them, calipers. I love the headlights. I love when they're turned on at night, how bright they are. The little C light LED looks absolutely amazing. I just love the way this car looks. To me, this car has not one single bad angle. I think it looks good no matter which way you look at it. Number 2 on the list, I love the way this car drives. I love the way it feels. A lot of the newer cars on the market nowadays, you know, everything is very electronic, assisted. You know, the cars basically drive themselves nowadays. This car, it still has a very old school feeling to it. It has a very analog, raw, mechanical feel. And that's something that I really like. You know, it really makes you feel connected to the road when you're driving it. Number 3 on the list, I love the way this car sounds. Everybody talks about that Boxer rumble and how good it is. And it's not an exaggeration whatsoever. I love hearing that rumble when I'm driving this car. You guys got a little taste of it when I was backing it up. Let me go ahead and start it back up and you guys can hear some more. I mean, come on, you guys cannot tell me that doesn't sound amazing. I freaking love hearing that rumble while I'm driving. First thing I did to this car was make it louder. I got an axle back, I deleted the mufflers, made it so I could hear that rumble a lot more, and it just makes the driving experience so much better. I love it. I never get tired of that sound. Now the 4th thing on the list is, and I know some people might argue with me on this, but I really love the interior on this car. I know some people feel like Subaru doesn't have the best interior. I personally really like it. Starting off with the seats, I feel like I fit in them really nice. When I'm driving the car, I just feel like I'm in my seat, I'm really stable, and I'm just in a great driver position. Next thing is I love the steering wheel. I love the way it looks. I love the aggressive notches. Let's turn the radio down. I love the aggressive notches. I love the flat bottom. I love the STI badge. Overall, great looking steering wheel. I love the gauges. The gauges is probably one of my favorite parts. I know 2018 and up, they switched over to these red and white gauges. I absolutely love it. I love all the STI badging that you find inside the car. So you'll see right there, STI, STI, STI. And then on the shift knob, focus, 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 STI. Just STI everywhere. And not only that, not only just like the driving features, but just the infotainment system as well is really nice on this car. The infotainment system, for what it is, it's really nice. I feel like the buttons are really responsive. I mean, you'll see right there, it doesn't really take much for you to go ahead and click on the buttons. You'll see everything is very responsive. And that's something that I like a lot. I'm a very big person on, you know, the infotainment of the car, and the infotainment on this car, I love it. It's really good. It gets the job done. The speakers aren't the best, but that gets the job done as well. And the last thing on the list is just how overall everything that this car comes with makes it just a great daily driver. And I know that this car isn't really at the top of anybody's list when you think of a daily driver. Most people will think of something more, you know, normal, like an Accord or a Civic or a Camry, and STI really isn't a normal daily driver. But when you think about it, it has everything that you need, especially if you're a car enthusiast. You want something that's fun, but you also want something that's practical. This thing will get the job done. It's all-wheel drive. You don't have to worry about snowy weather if you have it in your area. It's got the practicality of a sedan. You have great space for your passengers. You have great cargo space. The car is quick. It handles well. It's responsive, so you can have fun with it. But you can also commute from work, from point A from point B during the week, and the car will get that done for you, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. You know, those are the top 5 things that I could think about that I love about this car. I pretty much love everything about this car. After having daily driven this car for the last year, I have no complaints whatsoever. I mean, besides this car getting crap gas mileage, I mean, it's honestly not even something that I worry or care about. If you're looking for a WRX or an STI, you're not going to be worried about gas mileage. You want something that's fun and practical, and this is exactly what that car is. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, let's get the channel to 8,000 subs. Thank you for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.